morning, good morning, good morning. How you guys doing? Another unboxing. Why is there no plastic? Well, I began to take the plastic off, okay? And then George wanted to help. So George started tearing off all of it. And now we have no plastic. Now, but she is a new unboxing. She is round and ba-ba-da-da. Holy crap. You guys, okay, you know how all of my diamond paintings have been like massive woolly mammoths. Well, this one is not. This one is a gift for my great nephew. So don't tell him if you were here. He's gonna love this so much. His grandfather, my brother, was NYFT for 32 years. Don't mix him up with me. I was a volunteer, which is basically a wad of gum on his NYFD boot. He is retired. Yes, he was there on that day. I know you want to ask, so I'm going to tell you. First in engine, ladder 33, lost many dear friends. And he, to this day, doesn't want to talk about it, and I'm okay with that. But his grandson is going to freak when he sees this. Look! I already put it in the good book because I didn't want it to get ruined after George had his way with the plastic. Hold on, I'm going to show you. He's right here. And I put the star washi tape. I got new washi tapes. Look at how golden foily and fun they are. They're wild. I know. I had to buy washi tape, and then I thought, well, I saw those, and I went, well, they're kind of fun. They're kind of flirty-gurty. And I never had foil ones, so what the hell? Life is short. Okay, come on down. This is the fire truck and helmet. Now, I love everything about it. If you know a firefighter, if you live by a firehouse and you just drive by every day and go, those guys are cool. I wish I could do something for them. Go make one of these. They're not that expensive. I mean, this was like under $50. And put it in a poster frame and they will love you forever. Because it has no distinctive ID on it. Now, I'm thinking about putting an NYFD on the sides. What do you think? The most important thing I love about this particular diamond painting, this painting, he's gonna love it. And he's only like 7. And it's a little grown up, so he can kind of grow with it and he won't get sick of it right away. It's not like a little kitty thing. It has the memorial bell and it has the bumper. The bumper is the biggest part. The bumper, what kind of crusty crap? You guys, the only thing you see is my shirt sleeve and it's even grungy. The bumper, when I was a volunteer, and we worked with departmental and volunteers. Now, the volunteers were all cool. They were great. But the departmental guys, we were a wad of gum on their boot. And they knew it, and we knew it, and we knew to stay the heck out of their way. But if you were at the kitchen table, I know this makes me think of that Rescue Me movie. Remember Rescue Me? On a lovely day, come on, when it's feeling right, come on, come on. I don't know the words anymore. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You guys watch Rescue Me? If you haven't, you better. Anyway, sitting at the kitchen table, you could get any problem solved. If you had a wiring problem, one of these guys, electrician on the side. If you had a deck that was falling apart, one of these guys was carpenter on the side. I mean, everybody had a side gig. Everybody had a side hustle. And I'm telling you, I got my engine rebuilt by a guy who had a side hustle. And his name was Psycho. I know. That was his call name. I'm not kidding. It was in his helmet and everything. I'm not going to tell you my name. Anyway, it was repulsive. And then I finally got it changed. But it took almost an act of murder to make that happen. That's a story for another time. We'll tell that another time. Anyway, the bumper is where you went when you wanted to talk to somebody one-on-one. You would go out into the bay and you would sit on the bumper and people would just walk by and go, "You good?" "Yeah, I'm good." And then another guy would go by, "You good?" "Well, I could be better." And they would stop, make a 360 and go right back and go, "What do you got?" And you knew it was an unspoken law. If you were talking to somebody at the bumper, you were not talking to anybody else about their shit. I mean, it was very, very private. And it was like having your own therapist on call. It was so cool because you could talk about anything. You know, you could talk about your dog. You could talk about your husband. You could talk about, anything. And there was this one girl. I'm talking out of school right now. I'm going to get busted for this somewhere down the line. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping most of them are, long gone and out of my social window by now. But she was having problems with her husband. He was very, very, very mean and very, very angry about her volunteering. But she was really good. I mean, the girl could just, we used to have Halligan swing fights, like just to see who could throw the Halligan the farthest. I mean, the girl was great. Anyway, a great worker, a great volunteer. You could count on her. She would show up if other people called in at the last minute and said, "Oh, I can't make it," for no apparent reason, I mean, you're a volunteer, it's like, look, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm a volunteer. But if you're going to volunteer for the hours, you need to show up. Anyway, she went and showed up. And man, she was going to the bathroom. We only had one bathroom, by the way, because there were only 3 women in the whole station. So we had to use the regular ladies' room to change into gear and add a gear. And we set up our own locker. I went to IKEA. I bought my own stuff. I was like, "Come on, we're gonna make this functional," and we did. She took off her t-shirt and she had her back turned to me, and there were just welts and bruises everywhere. Well, I'm not going to say it happened because I don't know what happened. It could have been anybody. But about 3 days later, that guy wound up in the hospital with 3 broken bones, and his jaw had to be wired shut for 3 months. So we didn't hear too much out of him anymore. Did people from my crew do it? I hope so. Anyway, so every problem you ever had, got solved sitting on the bumper. So I love that the bumper is in here, and I love that the bell, the memorial bell, when you go to a firefighter event, which is where all the men are dressed in their fancy blacks. They look so handsome. Something about a guy in a uniform. Am I alone here? Do you guys like a guy in a uniform? Do you just see a guy in a uniform and go, hello, lover? I mean, come on, in your head. Just tell me. I dare you. I won't tell anybody, but it's kind of, anyway. There would always be one table. And the table was usually at the front of the room of the banquet hall. And it had the bell next to it on a podium. And there would be one place setting with a candle and a rose. So I think my nephew, now I'm going to get this all framed and posted. I'm just going to put it in a poster frame. But what do you think? Do you think he'll like it? Look at how easy. This thing is going to kit up in like a minute. Look at all the color blocking. Hello, hello, hello. And I got the 15 placers. So I'm just going to be going black, 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 black. I mean, I'm going to have this. You know what? After a thing like Notre Dame, or if you're doing something really big like a Josephine Wall, get yourself something like this. And if you know a firefighter, on a lovely day, come on, come on. Yeah, anyway, I feel like going back and watching all the reruns of Rescue Me Now. Anyway, if you know a firefighter, if you know somebody who's married to a firefighter, if you just like firefighters, if the fire truck goes by your house every day, like mine does, because we're on their route, and there's a physical therapy rehabilitation center right by me every day. And what's so funny is my dogs used to see me all the time, because every time the sirens would go up, my husband would walk the dogs outside. He'd go, look, there's mommy. And I'd wave. I'd roll down the window and I'd be, in full gear, but I'd wave to him and go inside, go be a good dog. And they'd bark and bark and bark. They would just be like, where are you going, mommy? So I think they kind of equate that with me. I'll show you a picture of me in gear. I look like a dirty little Muppet. I do. There are some people that just look like, wow, in their firefighter uniform. I look like, I don't know, an ugly, dirty little Muppet. I really do. My jumpers were too big. I had to put rubber bands inside the sleeves with a safety pin just to hold them, because they would go this far past my hand. But this is volunteer life. You can't complain. It's not like people are just going out and spending money to buy you the perfect jumper. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the unboxing and me regaling my dumb stories. And I'm going to go watch Rescue Me just for fun this morning, because laundry and vacuuming, and I'm going to unbag some of these. These are really cute. I love these. These are on Amazon. They're under $15, and I love the foil. The foil is just too much fun. Anyway, if you want some little washi tapes, and if you want to get her, I hope that you will hop on your little Diamond Art Club, and I think she's on sale right now. I'm not positive, but it might be. They're putting so much on sale. I cannot even keep up with you, Diamond Art Club. You are killing me. But, get it now. Pull the trigger. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and get it. Get what you want. Because it's not going to be here forever. And I think he's gonna like this. I really do. I hope his grandfather will. Anyway, have a great day. You're important to me, so please be important to you and shine on. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.